our way to a very unique place now, and the only way we can get to it is by a riverboat. And this is it. And we're here. Our welcome drink, butterfly pea juice. And here we are in Italy. Wait a minute. That's the Chao Phraya River. Italy. Bangkok. Interesting. Praia Palazzo was built and designed in the Italian style in 1923 by Ametak Prayasholabhumi Panesh, a Thai Chinese millionaire and nobleman who worked closely with King Chulalongkorn, that's Rama V. The mansion was originally called Ban Bang Yi Khan, which was built on the Tombari bank of the Chao Phraya River. Colonel Amet and his wife were known to be a kindly and compassionate couple who had 10 children. It's said that King Rama V suggested that Amet build his mansion in the European style. Rama V loved European architecture. They lived in the mansion until 1946 and eventually moved to Sukhumvit for business reasons. They gave their home to the Foundation for the Muslim Community, which then turned it into a non-denominational school with affordable school fees. The school was eventually forced to close down due to financial difficulties in 1978. So after we'd checked in and had a quick look round, we decided to have a spot of lunch, and it was beginning to feel like we were in an alternate reality. I mean, one minute we were in Thailand, the next minute we were in Italy, and then we were in a restaurant that looked like we'd arrived in China in the early 1900s. And we were about to eat authentically recreated Thai food that had first been eaten from as long as 800 years ago. Starter, prawn balls with kind of lemongrass. I'll give an explanation in a bit. And then we've got the traditional beef in lemongrass. So the Gengluang stir-fried beef in ancient Thai curry made of yogurt, turmeric, lemongrass and green curry paste. This ancient Thai curry was inspired by Indonesian cuisine and quickly became a court favourite. That's from the period Rama V, 1868 to 1910. It's spicy, but it's not really burny, you know, it's just the right spice. One thing you've got to watch out for when it comes to some Thai dishes, the spices and everything, they just tend to put them all in with the dish. They don't put them in a separate muslin bag or anything like that to throw away once the dish is done. And it looks much prettier that way as well, but like this one has got the lemongrass leaves and the lemongrass stems in it, and don't eat them because the lemongrass stems are just like eating sticks. You could literally get it stuck in your throat and die a tasty death. The pork belly is a very different style from what I'm used to. I like pork belly very much, but I've never tasted a flavour like this. It's Mu Hong Phuket style sweet pork braised with soy sauce. It blends Western colourful Hokkien Chinese with Muslim and Thai motifs. The Hokkien Chinese who arrived from Singapore and Malaysia introduced this dish. I haven't tried the pork belly yet, I'll just give that a shot. Very soupy, very interesting flavour. The food's good, very good.
Really good.
The pork belly is good and it's very different, and it's got like shreds of what we think is bamboo shoot. It's got that crunchiness of a bamboo shoot. It's also got peanuts in it. And the flavour's very mild. It's normally when you get pork belly, it's usually in a sweet sauce, very sweet. After lunch I had a look at the lounge on the second floor, which was probably used as a schoolroom in its day, and where you can have high tea in the afternoon as long as you give the staff 2 hours notice before you go. Happy hour from 3 till 6, and here we are having the first drink of the happy hour. Let's see how many we can get in the next 3 hours, and if I'm still capable of talking or if I'm just capable of going, where the f*** is my drink? We're just about to have dinner, and what we're doing is we're having the set dinner, which is big. They're going to be giving you selections of food from the Sukhothai period, 1238 to 1438, from the Ayutthaya period, 1351 to 1767, Rama II, 1809 to 1824, Rama IV from 1851 to 1868, Rama V from the 18... and so on. And we get a little bit of everything from all those periods, which is quite exciting. This is an appetizer. Now, I have to say that was nice. Very interesting, nice. This is watermelon with fish shreds on it or whatever, and that was bloody awful. First on the signature set menu is Kung Sarong, which is deep fried prawns wrapped with egg noodles. Now, let's try the prawn wrapped in fried egg noodle. That's good. The deep fried prawns come from the Ayutthaya period, 1351 to 1767. And what's the next course?
Beef salad.
Beef salad, stir-fried vegetables, and rice. Not bad. Nice flavour, not too spicy. Beef's a little on the tough side, but nice. So as is the norm in Thailand, everything comes at once. There's no particular order, it's just when it's ready it comes. This is prawn in red curry, pork and vegetables. Those are baby eggplants if I'm not mistaken, and then we've got
Beef soup.
beef soup. Not being a vegetable lover, the vegetables are, just vegetables. Now the curry prawn, the sauce is very nice. It's very mild curry, so nothing to worry about there if you don't like spicy stuff. But the prawn itself, there's a bit of a battle getting to the meat, and I think the prawn won. But seriously, not worth the hassle. You're putting stuff in your mouth and then you're spending the rest of the chewing part taking bits out. I'm such a spoiled brat. The pork in basil, very good. Basil is very overpowering and it is spicy. It's quite a sharp taste to it. Beef soup. That is very spicy. So why am I still eating it? So dessert, very sweet coconut milk with green jelly, and the green jelly is quite chewy. It's nice. And this one is very sweet coconut milk again with sago balls. So, a completely honest review on the set dinner that we've just had at 2,600 baht for 2 people. Choose from the menu instead of getting the set menu. I'm not saying it wasn't enjoyable, it was very enjoyable and worth doing just to find out the taste from all those different places over all those hundreds of years. But if I had to do it again, I would choose from the menu. It's all good. Got me whiskey, got me wife. What more could a man want? Maybe more subscribers. Yeah, be nice to get monetized before I die. My favourite part was the first egg noodles wrapped, or prawns wrapped in egg noodle, in the little cases with the crispy bits in. And I did enjoy the Sago coconut milk. That was nice. And the jelly and coconut milk, well, as you can probably see, I've been chewing that for about 3 weeks now. I can feel it bouncing down my throat. Having said all that, this is a great place to escape. It's like you're not in Thailand anymore, and it's a really great place if you just want to chill, because there's nothing to do. You just got a nice hotel with the great ambience. You feel like you're in Italy, you're out of Thailand. So I definitely recommend it to come and stay for one night. It was a cool and pleasant night, and the palazzo was beautifully lit. A selection of 90s boy bands were playing quietly in the background. So we switched on our cell phone and played a selection of good music, so the boy bands couldn't spoil the atmosphere. As we drank our cocktails, I watched the wind blowing through the leaves on the trees. I wasn't drunk after having eaten so much food, but I felt more like I'd just smoked a joint. So the overlapping leaves in the trees above appeared to me like green glistening samurai armour shaking in battle, and the nearby slim tree trunk gave the impression of a naked black girl standing on her head. But what transfixed me the most were the palm leaves on the other side of the pool, looking for all the world like a surreal soloist with an elongated head in profile, singing with his arms swaying to the rhythm of the music. And the clouds in the sky over the Chao Phraya River looked as though they'd been painted on. It was all very trippy, but way better than watching Britain's Got Talent or American Idol. Then I went for a look at the nearby Rama VIII Bridge, which was all lit up with colourful flashing lights. Or was I still having a funny 5 minutes? Let me know in the comments below. After a decade of falling into decay, the old palazzo attracted the attention of Assistant Professor Wishai Pitak Wararat, who'd been looking at it from across the river for a long time, and he became convinced of the property's value, so he teamed up with his wife to restore and renovate the building, despite the heavy cost of the enterprise. The mansion was eventually restored to its former glory in 2009 and opened as a restaurant. And in 2011 it opened as the luxury boutique hotel you can see today. Later in the video I'll be giving you some relevant tourist information and must-see places to visit near the hotel, so keep watching. So after a very quiet and relaxing day, we enjoyed it very much. The food was great, the ambience, the atmosphere, really, really good. And the standard room, which we're staying in, is about 5,000 baht a night, so you can't complain. And you feel you're like away from everywhere because you have to get a private boat to get here, so there's a kind of a bit. Oh, it's really cold in here. Oh. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. The smell of the frangipani, the cool air, strangely quiet. No birds singing. No bad dreams. No nightmares. No ghosts. I made all that up just for a bit of fun, so don't worry if you ever come here, you're not going to see any ghosts or have any frightening experiences. FYI, if you're coming down for breakfast, if you want to leave the place at any set time or whatever, make sure that you get here in good time, because we've been sat here for almost 30 minutes now and breakfast has just arrived. The long-awaited breakfast, which is looking good, except for I don't know why they put lettuce and tomatoes on there. Do you expect us to be bloody healthy? Bugger that. Bring on the fat. The wife's having a typical Asian Thai breakfast of prawn chop, which people have for breakfast and when they're sick. This is the complaints part of the video. Breakfast was I got eggs Benedict and the egg yolks were hard. They were on soggy toast, and the hollandaise sauce was probably out of packet. Sausage, that's okay, quite normal. Hash brownie was soft and cold, but the good news was the bacon was just right. It was soft and a little crisp. I mean, if you're American, then you know, I know you like your bacon cremated before you eat it, so you probably wouldn't like it, but that's the way we English like it. Bit crisp, soft, and quite tasty. So that was good. But looking at it, I was thinking, this year the hotel got its first Michelin star, and quite rightly so, I guess, for the Thai food. But I can imagine the guys coming in to examine this place, and they eat all the Thai foods, and they go, "Yeah, you've got your Michelin star." And then they get up for breakfast in the morning and they go, "Give it back, give it back." So it's time to say goodbye to Praia Palazzo, and we've had a really lovely time, relaxing, chillaxing, and for me, if you're going to stay here, one night is more than sufficient. There's not a lot to do unless you're trying to escape reality and just lie around doing absolutely nothing except drinking and eating, which is quite fun. See you on the next one, and thanks for watching. Health and happiness. Bye! And of course, if you're French, then your breakfast's in the garden. Okay, you can stop now. You didn't want to stop, did you? Had to finish, had to crash. It crashed. Oh, I'll cut that.